Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind being part
cool. We all
of
just, like,
being the league
get
historian.
community.
Yeah, I don't mind being
Yeah,
part of the
honestly.
league.
That'd be really
historian
cool to have like
role.
season 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alright, Mini Cooper just invited me to party. I'm gonna join his and come back to this. Can you
Okay.
invite me back?
Yeah,
Just
I'll
so I
invite
can
you.
have an invite ready?
I'll make it party invite only and invite you back. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh boy. Welcome to the pregame show of Lobbyborn before this league match. Hope you're all doing well. And I apologize in advance for rambling. I'm already 2 rum and cokes in. I last second got the invite to cast this match, so hopefully we'll have some fun. Should be getting this game going in the next, hopefully 5 minutes or so. Alright, what's the good word, my man?
Alright, I'm back.
What's the good word?
They are. They're just, they were just talking about the game, and
Okay.
they were mentioning that the team, the host for hire team, is actually just finishing up a game. They're getting a little warm-up in together. I've noticed they have been practicing for the past few hours as a 4-man, but now their captain is on, so they're getting one game in with him before the
Okay.
league match.
That's cool. Oh,
So,
and your
let's
audio
just say
is
they're gonna be
included,
warmed up.
correct?
It is
I'm sure it
included,
is.
yes. I got
Awesome.
you.
Who is their captain again? I can't remember offhand right now. The
Sticks and
host for hire.
Stones.
Sticks and Stones. That's right. That's right.
The
We
story of that team
frequents-
is we want an even number. We want a 10, and Sea-Dog made it his mission to get a 10th team going. So we put flyers out to everybody. Your nephew
for
probably
them.
got one. Your everybody. So then Sticks helped him out, and they did it.
We give him credit. He frequents the 10-man situation often, and hopefully he's having fun with the league play
Oh yeah.
this season.
Hey, I hope so.
I think it's his
It's
first.
all about the fun. You wanna
Yeah.
who Sticks?
It's his
It might be
first
his first. Yeah.
season end. Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Maybe, yeah. It's all about having fun, right? If you enjoy competitive games, which is what we all want to play, right? This is the way to do it, the best platform to do it.
Right. I mean, everybody
The fact
can
we've
get a
had- the fact that we've
5-man.
done this is crazy good. Yeah.
I mean, everybody can get a 5-man and pick all the best characters and stomp somebody, you know, but having a draft and come up with a strategy, executing it, you know, giving people a chance to shine with kind of non-meta people. I mean, it's kind of cool.
Exactly.
Having it on Twitch and stuff, and
No.
yeah. For those
Very
that don't
satisfying.
know,
That's why I got into it.
oh yeah. For those that don't know, there's also a Xbox Battleborn League YouTube channel where all the games will be uploaded to throughout the season as they
Link
go off
it
of
in the
Twitch.
chat. I'll do it right now. My
And
phone.
I'm into the chat as well.
On your part, and I was actually surprised you got some of the games you did get, like the season 3 finals, for instance. I did not think that you archived that one, but you did.
Yeah, that
was
one
a
I just kind of
delightful
did on a
surprise when I
whim.
checked that out.
That one I just kind of did on a whim.
It worked
Like,
out well.
I just kind of saved it on my computer before I even thought about doing the YouTube thing, and I was like, you know, I think that would be kind of a. I wish I would have saved more playoff
More like older ones.
stuff from like, yeah, the first 2 seasons,
Alright, I got
but
rejected by the Nightbot.
Rip. There we go.
I tried to post the.
Farmed.
Yep, Spaghetti gets it.
You did get farmed by the. What did you even say?
I just posted the link to the league chat. Although when I signed into the Xbox Battleborn league chat, I put the thing on. Like if you scroll down on your computer or whatever, you can see like I wrote "Miss the Action" and I put out all that, and I put the YouTube link. So if anyone ever sees it, they can just easy like that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it looks like the Nightbot does not like links being posted to the chat.
Apparently not. Am I right?
I think we had some people just posting random links in the playoffs of previous seasons, and I think that just got modified to nix anything that shows up in there. So,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. All right, looks like we got. I will be picking on Phil Dog throughout the night. Whenever he plays.
Only fair. Brotherly love.
You're gonna see critique on both ends. You're gonna see unnecessary praise and unnecessary critique throughout the game.
I'd expect no less, if I'm being honest with you. I'm looking forward to a good game here, so for those just tuning in, we do have Get Good or Dive Trying, Mini Cooper's team, against Host for Hire, Sticks and Stones team. Free agent team, otherwise known, and should be a good game. This is week 5, and let's get her going.
They might be just discussing what team.
Probably which team, exactly.
Looks like Get Good or Die Trying. They're probably gonna be subbing people out in games 2 and 3, just kind of get everybody in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Their party is filled to 6 currently. I was just in there, so.
Oh no, Steve-O, I don't want Phil Dog to get farmed, but if he does get farmed, I will let everybody know. If he does farm, I will be his biggest fan. So it's gonna go both ways. It's gonna go both ways.
If he gets farmed, you don't know him. But if he farms, you taught him everything.
That's exactly what I'm gonna say. You heard it first from Tom.
It's a good point, Spaghetti. There is no C3 here. So, this is a new 5. We don't think we've seen this specific 5 play together yet for Mini Cooper's team, so.
Oh, that's interesting, yeah. I think they recently picked up, I don't know his full gamer tag, but it kind of known as Rambo.
Med something. Interesting story about that guy is I'm going to take a little bit of credit here in saying I discovered him on the Xbox side of things, because I ran into him in pubs, and I called him out on doing the Dragon Glitch, and I said, Smurf or PS4? And he said PS4, and I'm like, no surprise. And then he started messaging about 10s, and I got him in the next 10s we did. And then a week later, he's on Mini Cooper's team, so I'm gonna take a little bit of credit. A little bit.
Nice.
But yeah, he seems like he's a pretty good player, though, from what I witnessed. I liked his boulder a lot, I liked his earnest a lot. We screwed him yesterday, and he played an interesting Benny. He took Die Bomb at 5, and he took Evasive Liftoff at 1, which you don't see very often, so.
Right. I actually,
but it's always good to see people come.
In a random 5v5 a couple nights ago, got the chance to play against him myself actually, and oh no, Phil Dog's out, and C3 said, all right, we'll have to save.
He must have heard the stream. Save the chirps for game 2.
Hopefully he gets a chance though. That would be. I would like to watch him play though, just because he is my bro. So it'd be fun.
Exactly.
Looks like they're probably ready. Yeah, here we go.
Let's do it. Let's see who's team 1, who's team 2. So it looks like Host for Hire is taking Team 1. I wonder. I don't really recognize if they have any like prominent Galt or Kelvin players. I don't really know them as well, maybe, but that could be an asset for them actually. That no one knows. They play these characters very well.
Talking about Host for Hire?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, looks like we're good to go.
I would go ahead and say that I have seen Sticks and Stones play Galt a couple times in some 10s. I talked to him about it before. And he said he really likes Galt, so I would imagine if they get him, he'll probably try him. That's my hankering.
You could argue this is the season of the Galt disrespect almost. We are seeing Galt being played at alarming numbers almost. Everyone feels they can counter the Galt nowadays.
And folks,
and I'd argue the win rate for Galts are about 50-50 right now.
And Tom, I have to intercede really quick. This is important. I got confirmation from Phil Dog, and he will definitely be playing at least one game tonight. So watch out for that one.
That's all we can ask for.
Game 1.
Get the crowd ready. Warming. He's the leading act, right? This is the opening act right here. Game 1.
Really good. Kelly Kelvin. Be the CC bands and then the nuke bands. Probably Oscar Mike. Everybody's afraid of C3's Oscar Mike. So, from what I hear.
I like it, McNuggles. Merc Snuggles, yeah. Alright, yep. We see a Galley band and a Rendy band. Personally, I know you could argue C3's best character. I think even his self-proclaimed best character is Oscar Mike. So that's. I would have liked to see a Mike band there instead of the Arendi, but maybe they just know something we don't. They don't like playing against Arendi, in which case, more power to them.
I think they probably just don't like Arendi. They may not.
Arendi
they may
can be
not
annoying.
know. They may not know about C3's Oscar Mike as much because.
Ooh, a Wrath band. I like it. So they are giving them the Galt, which is proceeds to what I mentioned earlier.
Give them the Galt.
Galts are being given a lot. They want Montana though.
Monty
you almost feel like with the Wrath band they're baiting the Galt pick, but no, they took the Monty.
Absolutely, yeah.
Galt
I was gonna say instant picks. Yeah, you gotta do it.
Now they're giving them Miko though. Miko Monty's a strong start, and they get the Mike. I like that a lot actually.
If they get Miko, yeah, that's not bad.
That's a strong start right there.
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
A very strong start. I'd love to see them finish out with something like a 2-divey kind of characters, like a Phoebe and maybe even an Atticus for Team 1. That would be very spicy because they already have 2 shooters, so I don't necessarily think it's necessary to put a second one out there. But
I'm calling it. I'm gonna call it early here. They're setting this up for a Pendles game. He's gonna pick Pendles.
I don't know. It's a maybe. I think the thing is, everyone in the stream knows it. Me and you know it, but even that means Cooper knows that we know it. So in that case, he could withhold it. We'll see though.
I really like when Team 2 gets their damage, CC, and healer out in the open with their first 4 picks, and then save that 5th pick for just a surprise. I think that's the way to go.
No, I hear that for sure. If you're gonna go Pendles, I'd almost always go last pick Pendles.
Because right now they don't have any reveals. We'll they have no reveals on the other team.
They're very strong. This is a Season 3 looking comp right here for Team 1. The classic Boulder Monty front line that we don't really see it as often as I'd like nowadays. Yeah. But back then it was super prominent.
I mean, yeah, Spaghetti. I mean, Toby would be obviously way better than Pendles, but I know how much Mini Cooper likes Pendles, so kind of playing the judge here. Playing to the judge on the guess.
For Team 2, I'm expecting Atticus. They want a wound for that Miko, so my prediction is Mini Cooper will last pick Atticus, and I really hope Team 1 does not pick the Caldarius.
Okay.
Isaac, okay, I'll take it. I'll take Isaac.
Yeah, Atticus would be better. I mean, anybody in my opinion would be better than Pendles for this 5th pick, but
I think they want the wound, and Atticus is a very strong wound, plus off Galt pulls. Atticus's silence, and they basically just gave him another big target for the Galt. They gave him an Isaac, which, if you're gonna go Isaac there, I personally against the Galt, it's a tough one because that's a huge target. But reflecting wards can stop the pull, so we'll see.
You also may just be kind of sitting way back in lane, just spamming. Oh, a dragon. Okay.
Dragon.
All right.
Okay. So, which comp you like better, Malox? Team 1 or Team 2? Not looking at names, just comp for now.
I mean, Galt Thorn. I don't know. I actually like both. The only thing, I think they're kind of similar as far as how I would rank them as comps, to be honest. Because like the first three picks on both sides are all pretty great, and then like the Boulder and Shane are pretty good. I mean, Isaac and Dragon I think are just kind of like picks that sort of, you know, they're more comfortable with. They're just kind of different. So I don't know. I'm partial to. I'm used to playing with people who have like Galt, Thorn, or Alani stuff, so I kind of like Cooper's comp a little better, but I appreciate the, like you said, the classical comp of Team 1 as well. As a tank player. As a tank player, I like the safe Boulder, Monty, Miko setup.
Team Miller just messaged me. Server in the chat knows, saying yay or nay to the comp they drafted, and I'm going to give them a solid yay. I like that comp a lot.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of potential here. They have sentry damage, they got CC, they got the best healer in the game, and they have a wound. I think they did a really good job drafting here. I'm impressed with the free agent team.
Like neither team like missed badly on their draft, you know? Like they're all
I'd agree.
Decent. So I said this at the beginning of the stream. Tom graciously asked me last second to co-cast with him, but I was already, you don't know this time, I was already 2 rum and cokes in, and I have 1.5 left. So I'm gonna take it easy here, so I gotta steer, I gotta drive here, so.
You gotta drive it. You are at the wheel, and I'm your passenger, so.
But
I'm okay with a little bit of off-roading here.
No
and there.
Uber
That's
option.
all I'm gonna say.
So.
I like it. All right, winning the race for mid, I feel like it's going to go to Cooper's team simply based on the confidence here, just because Cooper's team is a much more confidence team.
Hey, wow.
But I guess maybe not. It surprised me. I'm impressed with Ecstatic Enigma doing that.
Yeah, that was good.
He didn't even care. He just ran out, which is great.
Like I said, if you just go off characters, I would definitely. Boulder should definitely be able to get that shock every single time.
Yeah.
Or Caldarius if there's a Caldy.
Well, Shane and Dragon are both quick if they use a skill to get there. But in my opinion, what needs to happen here is free agent team just needs to get their levels, especially the Isaac and the Montana, and just don't get pulled. Don't feed that Galt early. Don't feed the Dragon early. You don't want to do that.
Absolutely.
They're giving you mid. You can maybe get. Don't force the thumper down if you're not planning to get poke.
For me, like teams that are teams that are a little bit newer, I just like seeing them going for chain CC, looking for that coordination, looking for them to, you know, work together. That's what I want to see out of the host for hire. Don't give them anything easily here. The host got to make them work for it, you know. They got to have some self-respect. I had to say that. Their name is too funny though.
I love it too. Alright, Shane going right in. Let's see how they handle this initial dive in. Boulder missed his stun, I noticed, but Dragon already clotheslined out, so.
So just kind of feeling like, kind of checking each other out a little bit here, not getting too crazy.
Testing the waters, yeah. See how they respond to it. We saw Ecstatic Enigma there really early with the stun. I guess that's the note they can take down. Let's see if he continues that kind of trend when Shane does dive in inevitably, which I'm sure will happen. I'd love if they bought Shock right here just to get the pressure a little bit and block that push. Make Thorn work for it a little bit harder.
I noticed that
C3... Right now, a lot of purples.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll show the gear. Yeah, there is a lot of purples. So there's gonna be a, yeah, they're gonna make sure they get their gear up quick. Whoever keeps middle though should be able to get a little advantage on their gear early.
Yep. Early shards. Plus we see Mike immediately getting Thrall off cooldown, which is nice, but they are 4 in lane.
I was just
I
about
love
to
the stun on
say,
the Shane here from the dragon.
I didn't see C3 stealth in for his dive early, but that time he did, so I wasn't sure if he was going to try to save the stealth strike to get out or not. But he's going in on this Miko really hard right there. He might go down, but...
Wow, he dies for it. C3 early death, you don't see those often.
I think he was hoping that Miko would go down with him.
To be honest, I think if anyone else was shooting him, he would have got it. But the Thorn ended up getting it a little later. Miko did get level 2 off that exchange, which is kind of huge. What did Monty take a level 1? Let me tell you. He took accuracy level 1. I think that's the choice he's in.
Weatherman.
Any
That's always a
interesting
solid
nuances to
pick.
know? Not really. So Dragon went the slow. We have Shane getting a Thrall currently right now. What do you think of that?
I mean...
Is that just because he went off respawn he decided to do it?
Yeah, I think it's just opportunity. Ooh, wow.
Everyone is low. They need to dive in right now. They have the Miko. Go, go. Look at the Gald around the corner. Gald's gonna port.
Gald's gonna get away,
Good
no!
port by Miko there. Yep,
That's right, they
very
didn't
good
even, I don't think they even knew he was there, or they would have obviously went after him.
No. Veteran move there from Cooper. Nicely played.
See if they can kind of push her on this, get this Thrall down and kind of start putting some pressure on
With
that
the
shield.
Montana here, definitely could be nice if Montana was poking that Thrall, but there he was actually getting a shard right as the Thrall queued up for knockup.
To answer your question
Here
earlier though,
comes the
yeah,
dive. Let's see how they handle it.
I don't think Shane is terrible at taking Thrall, but I think he just was grabbing it.
It's not the optimal choice with the dragon there, is he? He might just, off respawn, you think?
Yeah. Like, while I'm here, I'll just get this guy.
Looking for
See
a
if they
pull?
can chain the CC. Boulder gets out from that. No problem.
Montana's on ledge right now. He did take Lumberjack, by the way. I'm not a huge fan of Monty's on ledge. I know my former teammate Alphacraft used to love to do this. But I was never huge on it, personally.
Yeah, I mean, especially with a Galt, because like sometimes if you try to pull somebody off that ledge with Galt, they'll get stuck, but
Oh, it'll glitch. Yep.
Monty is just so easy to land that hook like high up on his body, it'll definitely pull him off of it.
Alright, Boulder's in a little bit. His team needs to catch up to him.
Yeah,
or
he's gonna go down here.
Oh, this is not good.
It's all by himself.
The communication just wasn't there. Yeah. He didn't even get pulled in there, did he?
Hook goes out, but nothing happened. I think it was going for Isaac. Shockwave. Very popular. I don't even know. I don't really know of a lot of other Monty players that pick the knockup anymore. But I'm still very pro knockup. I guess it just depends on how your team plays off of it.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Knockup's very good for peeling, so it depends how your Monty's playing. Is he the initiator? Is he your peeling CC? How are you using him, right? There's a lot of questions.
Yeah, it just depends.
Choice.
Oh, now they're picking on that boulder.
Shane with the pull. They stun the Gull. You need more here, though. I feel like it's just boulder, kind of.
Oh, Miko.
Oh, Miko's pulled. He's gonna go.
Miko
This is where the Monty
here.
stun
When they get that pull, he gets out. Wow.
Team Miller with a nice body block there by Isaac.
Yeah, good job.
At least, because he did it. Monty's a little slow to do it, but they have the right idea. Because, like, the body block is the quick melee is such an underrated tactic to get people off your healer or your squishes when people are diving. Just take some bullets, push them away.
Yeah.
It does wonders.
Hook out again.
So C3's been doing the same route, basically. He runs straight up mid with his cloak, and he just goes for it. And he's not really seem to be picking a squishy, but Rama should go here.
Wow, gets out that dash. The clothesline. I have to say, it's so frustrating when you get a dragon like down to 150 health and he just like sprints away. You're like, oh my god.
He gets that clothesline away.
It's the worst feeling.
Is that Whoopsie Daisy Spaghetti?
Got Mike on their team.
Yes it is. I believe he actually took these earlier, I know. They're good. I guess he took it mainly just to prevent the gulp pull, which isn't the worst idea in the world, for being honest. Putting those in front of the lane, your team can shoot through them, but no one else can. I know you know all about female Spaghetti because you guys we played in tens of them yesterday. We saw him on Whiskey, we saw him on Mike, but now today we see him on Isaac. I'd love to see Gall make a pull here just to scatter him around with this big wave coming in. And this Shane Cloak would be nice too. Yep, there he is.
Good jump in on
Boulder stuns him early though.
Yeah.
Got knocked him on, but didn't get anybody. Boulder's still in. He's probably going to help him. Ooh, they did not coordinate that escape route together.
I think Miko's on him, but Miko's in trouble. Miko's gonna be fine actually.
Miko did it. Yeah. Boulder dashed right back in. Enigma's all offense today. I'm liking it, but he's eating a lot of pulls for the team. And Knockup's already out.
Good job by Monty to kind of get back in lane and take the thrall, but everybody else should have gotten back in lane too. Boulder guy got stuck by himself.
It just seems like every time it's all 5 of Mini Cooper's team collapses on target. Meanwhile, only maybe 1 or 2 for the Frasian team is following up.
That's definitely going to be the difference in this game. Just the coordination.
I'd love to see them collapse on Galt right now. If they just run in and stun him, he's going down. But he might just be a distraction right now to get the minions into siege mode.
Yeah, right now actually, I mean, Host for Hire is actually...
Pull on Miko. Guys are behind him, really nice guys are back there. Miko should go.
That's good. Good bubble.
Definitely gotta give shout out to Chaotic. He's been practicing Alani a lot lately, and he's gotten a lot better from when he first started with it.
Good kill on Isaac there. Boulder is low. Gotta be careful. But they're all low too.
Up right now.
Everybody in. Get good as just get healed up a little bit.
Ton of Galt new strats. Hey, never say never. Oh my god.
Oh, what a pull.
Guys
wow. Pull across the
now
map.
the Monty. I think that's the first Monty stun I've seen all game.
Definitely need to see some more of that.
You just can't be afraid to use your stun as the Monty. You're gonna eat the pulls, sure, but you do have Miko on you. They don't have a hard wound. Isaac stuns the Dragon a little late, and Dragon pops his ult. This could be Sentry if they get the Miko Dragon.
This could be Miko's
Double
gonna
stun,
go
he's going
for sure.
He's going down.
Yeah, this could be
This
kind
is
of
one of the worst
the...
things you want to do in Battle Boring. Yeah,
the
scattering
downward
deaths
roll.
like this is the worst thing you can do. 2 die then, 2 die, the other 2 respawn, and they both die. It's just a really bad cycle to get into in this game.
Yeah,
Right now, if I'm on that team, I'm telling everyone, let's just stay alive. We need to get all 5 of this up. Just kill the minions from a safe view. If we lose the Sentry, we lose it. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, staggering deaths.
Staggering another death there. Isaac's gone.
Yeah. Consistently staggering deaths equals kind of a fast loss.
And if they collapse on Boulder here, he's gonna die as well. But he's gonna get out. Okay. A little lucky. Montana is kind of by himself with the shard here. Let's see if they notice it.
I think Cooper's gonna
okay.
set up support and then move in the lane together. Maybe somebody's gonna looks like Joe Pope maybe go and get Thrall real quick and then
Pull on Boulder, stun out, Geyser out, knock up out, all CC basically. Alright, and Thorns on Thrall?
Yep. Believe so. Yeah.
Monty stun through the wall, kinda just out there. Miko looking for a double stun, he missed. Dragon's gonna knock him.
Dragon just
Miko's
used
gonna die
his...
here.
I think Dragon used his
it's over.
close line, but he's gonna be fine.
No, he did. He knocked the Miko up. Miko got caught up trying to double stun and he got in a really bad spot. I love the ambition on the stun there by Styx, but you can't put yourself in that bad of a spot.
They almost got Shane there too, but just didn't have enough
They
damage
might
to
lose
follow
2
up
here.
Monty go. Oh no.
They're gonna lose. They might lose Isaac, Mike, and
Monty. This could be
Montana.
This could be sentry damage for sure.
Should be points.
Yeah.
You're
Push
gonna
that
shock
Thrall.
that mine. I'm just gonna keep eating at Chaotic. There you go. They got it. This isn't looking good because minions are still up.
Yeah, shield's melting.
Game number 1.
Shield just got destroyed.
And it's really only Thorn poking it, which is kind of surprising. Oh, good pull. Very nice pull.
Oh no, Zig, it's a 1-0. I don't know why the... I know you know. I don't know why the Nightbot said that. I think our
Maybe Nightbot's making his own
Nightbot's
prediction, I
messed up.
guess.
Nightbot is a little salty tonight. Instantly, you know,
Yeah.
farming your comments out of the chat and telling people the wrong
Very nice
game
double
name.
kill by Joko. Win condition is Dragon Glitch Spaghetti? Maybe that. They're just layering the CC one after another, and it's really effective right now.
Or Monty. Monty just getting picked on.
Yep. Kick their dive trying looking really clean this first game here. They're hitting CCs left and right, and they just don't have an answer for them.
Yeah, like
C3 gonna go here? This,
one thing, Tom, we didn't talk about was picking Monty first, which I feel
that is a
like.
good point. Giving them
I
the
don't-
ball.
Yeah, I mean Monty's a great character to have in your comp, but when you leave Thorn and Galt out there for him, I just don't know. I don't think that was ideal.
So we say that, yet the Shane is the one with 8 kills on the board. He's kind of leading the game with 8 kills, 8-1. In typical C3 fashion.
Dragon's getting doubles. Yep, he might. Yep,
Dragon's dead here. Good
I think
finish here,
Sentry's
but it's
Sentry's
game
gone.
over.
This game.
Yeah, when Shane's diving Sentry, you know it's over.
Yeah.
Alright, game 1. 15-minute game, more or less, and really good showing from Mini Christina. It was 19-5 in kills, so
Yeah. Once
yeah.
once they hit like level 5, 4 or 5, I mean, once they took the first sentry down, there was just staggering deaths, steamrolling down through to the second sentry, just no let up off the gas. Switch.
It was those first two. There was like an early exchange where Boulder got caught out on an island, and then they started the poke, and then they just, like you said, they staggered deaths, and that happened for about 5 minutes, 4 minutes straight, and that ended up being first sentry dead. They fed everyone on that team about 6 kills, and it was just a steamroll from there on out.
Yeah, once you get in that situation, it's hard to recover.
The Galt disrespect, I mentioned it earlier, yep. Snuggles gets it. And you could argue they almost outdrafted him with the Monty, Nico, Mike, and Boulder. It's a strong foursome right there. I don't know if Isaac was the pick, because you are playing against a Galt, and usually when you give a Galt, you want to kind of dive at him. But they didn't really have that ability because it was only Boulder, and Monty was very passive. Like, look at his damage taken. He actually took less damage than the Isaac, which is quite rare. Because you assume Monty's taking all the damage, but he wasn't necessarily the meat shield he usually is. So...
They were kind of using Dragon and Shane as like divey, like the divey people like they should, which kind of set up Thorn. Thorn had 1 death, so she wasn't really getting any pressure, so she could just kind of do whatever
Thorn,
she wanted to.
I don't even know when the 1 death was, if I'm being honest. Unless it was at the very end there. I didn't necessarily notice.
Yeah, I actually didn't even think that she did die at all, but there was 1.
There you go. Alright, well this time looks like free agent team electing for team 2. So mixing up a little bit, even though I like their draft game 1. No worries.
I think it's just kind of like some of the newer teams. They just can't go for their comfort picks early. They got to get some of the top tier people off the list. Yeah.
Yep.
Get your maybe save your 4th or 5th pick for comfort picks if you need to, but
yeah. The problem lies in people saying, "Well, I can only play X, Y, and Z character."
right.
And it's like, oof, that's tough because we either force it early, or we give it to them and you get something you don't want to play. I don't know their team that well, so I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but it could be. Alright, well, game 2 though, fresh start. That's why I look at it. Every game has to be a fresh start for your team. So let's see what they try differently this time.
I'm gonna say the draft will probably be, the bands may not be different, but I think the way that the picks go, it might be flip-flopped, or a mixture of the 10 characters we just saw. I think I don't know.
You You think Galt's getting through? I don't think Free Agent Team will let Galt go through, if I'm being honest.
That's a good point.
Because clearly they didn't value him enough to pick him over the Montana, which is fair. Each team their own. But if they didn't think so, then there's no reason to give him to him again for free with Team 1 pick.
Could be the classic Kelvin Galt bands.
Yep. Wouldn't shock me in the slightest. Unless they found they didn't like something else. Maybe they didn't like the Dragon, maybe not the Shane. They'd go for a target ban. The Galilea ban, so we are going to see Kelvin or Galt, most likely.
I believe they did ban Galley first last game too.
They did. They banned Galarendi, so. And Cooper did ban Wrath last game as well, so this
Wrath
is
and
the
Kelvin,
same
I
bans
think.
as last game.
Yeah, Wrath and
It was
Kelvin.
Wrath, but this time they don't need the Kelvin ban.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Maybe
Clearly
Montana.
thinking
I've
this
seen Mini Cooper ban Monty before, several times.
Yeah, he's a strong tank, but maybe they.
Yep.
Yep, there it is. You called it.
I was like,
Still
I'll be
in your left
surprised.
ear right now with the headpiece. Is he telling you what's up? It's like, okay.
No, he's not.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Kelvin or Galt? Which are they going to give him? I don't think they're going to give them Kelvin.
They gotta ban
But
Kelvin.
they didn't do
I
well
think.
against the Galt. This will be interesting.
Yeah, I like.
It's the Kelvin. Okay, we
I
don't.
like that.
I don't know if Galt will even be a first pick here. It seems
be
like an
Galt or
obvious
Thorn.
choice.
It'll be Galt or Thorn.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
agree. Okay, here we are. It's Galt.
There it is.
They used it. They utilized the Galt incredibly well last game, so it's always good to get some practice. Who would you like to see Team 2 pick here, though? Take the Thorn away, Thorn, Mike,
Yeah,
CC, Boulder, the Miko. There's a few options here.
I think one of the
Arendi,
yeah,
okay.
Arendi or Thorn. So fine with that. I almost wonder if they. I mean, there's 4 major CC characters off the board. I think you take.
You think?
I don't
Double
know.
nukes. That's all they
I
heard.
mean, that's fine. I mean,
Trying something different.
Mini Cooper's just gonna take all the CC up right here, though. Probably.
Leave the Mike on the board?
Maybe not.
Nope. They're not risking it.
They're gonna take.
Mike, Miko, Mike, Shane, Mike, Boulder. The Shane worked really well for them last game, so.
Maybe they're leaving the CCs out there. I don't know.
Is anything honor banned? No. So Isaac is not an S2 pick. It's the Shane. The Shane worked really well for them last game, so.
Well, Shane and Galt work fantastic together with the
They do.
pool comp.
They're going back to the Boulder well. Expecting Boulder Miko here.
Yeah.
I'm expecting an Atticus in the last pick. Or maybe they'll go Caldarius, because they are highlighting it, but we'll see.
I think they're gonna pick Alani again. Oh wow.
Oh, no. Alani, they took the Alani themselves. I'm not against it. More saving CC for polls.
I think it's a good counter pick to the it kind of helps take another CC away from the Galt comp because
Yeah.
she works great with that.
We discussed banning nihilism, whatever you want to call it, but nothing concrete was ever decided on, so as a result, it's still in the game. And that's why you see Arendi being first picked here by Team 2.
I think Mini Cooper can kind of pick whatever. I see the Ernest being highlighted. Caldy. Ernest is such a good.
So, a little,
Yeah.
it's good. It would have been better with the Alani over the Miko for sure.
Yeah.
But with that said, it's only one CC to follow up the Galt poll. And if I'm being honest, I don't love it. I don't love the comp, if I'm being totally honest here. I like Team 2's comp,
Kind of.
especially if they can go something big,
Yeah.
something bigger. Okay, never mind. That's
Yeah. I was hoping they would
probably the
go
opposite of what I was
another
thinking.
another CC If they would have won another CC,
I was very much hoping for, yeah, I was hoping for Atticus. I was hoping for a dragon themselves. We've seen Enigma play dragon in past weeks, and he actually did it quite well. So we see a Caldarius, which is out
again,
of
I
left
think
field.
probably comfort, comfort picks, or just
You're probably right.
stuff like that.
I guess it's for the Miko blind is nice. But I just don't see the value unless he's running around doing dumb stuff. But the thing is, you're playing against 3 strong slows, not even including the Galt trap if you happen to avoid it. And when Caldi's slow, his double jump is just annihilated. So Miko slow, Shane slow. You know slow egg's coming out.
Slow egg.
Caldarius is I don't know what to tell you there. That's interesting. Yeah, I swear if they picked a strong dive character, Phoebe Atticus Dragon, instead of that Caldarius, I would have really liked their comp.
It would have worked
But
a lot better against the Galt.
I think it would have worked 10 because
Yeah.
you know there's only one stun, right? If Boulder can eat that stun, or if someone's stunned off the pole, that's a free initiation for Atticus or Phoebe or whoever, right? So, but maybe
On the
now it's a
other-
free initiation for Caldarius. I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, but on the other side though, I mean, with just Galt Shane, I mean, them taking Ernest instead of like another CC, they're gonna have more damage output, but I don't know.
Was that the issue last game though? I feel like even with one strong DPS in Thorn, they had no problem dealing damage and finishing kills,
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
So if I'm being totally honest, I don't love the Ernest pick. I don't love the Caldarius pick, but one of the teams has to win. So let's see. I'm looking forward to a good game here. Maybe the Caldarius will surprise me.
I'm gonna guess they just went
Caldarius.
Caldi for an anti-Miko
for comfort.
pick.
Anti-Miko?
Blind in, kind of jumping on Miko a
I
little
suppose so.
So
We'll see. And it's worth noting this is no longer C3's off the Shane, so we're going to see a different style of Shane play with Harambe on it.
and
And
C3's
also
on his.
Enigma is not on the Boulder.
That's right.
Let's see if mid is one. I could totally see them winning mid here, but it's only Boulder front line, so I don't know how long they can hold it. So let's see. Ooh, Thorn's going for
Oh,
it.
that was actually quite the race there.
Very good. Yeah, you don't see races like that often enough, do we? Oh, great fetch on the Randy there. That was really nice by
An
Brandon.
early.
That's gonna be the first kill right there.
Ooh.
That was incredibly long range fetch. Like, you usually don't see fetches last that far. I don't know if you caught that on the stream, but that was very long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now
Like, that was where Galt's standing right now to where Caldarius is standing. Very far. Galt pull coming in right now, Boulder. Yep. Thorn
Body
got thrown
block
in
in.
by the Ernest, so he definitely took push. Great
Good
geyser
bubble.
save.
traps ready.
That was
If
clutch.
anyone's asking for Helix, just let me know.
Boulder
I
would
like
have
Team
definitely
2's
died.
comp, I like it too. Oh,
Boulder's-
Cooper's hitting his
Boulder's
pulls. He's on point with this. He's hitting the corner pulls, which are, when you're hitting those, you're feeling good as Galt, and everything looks easy from here on out.
Yeah.
He is low though to pick up the Miko, so let's see how this plays out.
As a Boulder player,
Fetch
against a
out.
Galt like that, I've had a couple games against a Galt like
Eyes up, people.
where
Hostile.
you're trying to just kind of hang around the corner like that, and he just catches your arm and pulls you all the way into the freaking
Oh,
lane,
yeah.
and you're just dead. I mean, the whole other team jumps on you, and
Yeah.
I mean, I think,
Part of being a, yeah.
yeah,
Part of being a Galt is they're chilling at that corner, so you can kind of throw it a Hail Mary almost and time it when they're gonna pop around or look. And if you get
Yeah.
them with those, it feels great. But obviously it's a risk, but that's part of being a Galt. Like, you gotta take those risks. And Boulder's been pulled like 5 times over this game, so.
yeah. Oh man.
Oh, and Shane goes. Good finish. That's
Exchanges.
where that damage comes in handy with the Rendy and Thorn.
Just got melted quickly. Boulder might go. He's not careful though. He's kind of staying in the lane too long. Dude. Get that health bar back up.
Boulder maybe ports, maybe Caldi ports and goes for Thrall.
I know they want to. I know they
no.
want to go out and try to get a kill, but
Shock has him by. I'd love to see Boulder get topped off, run in the back by that Shock, and just cause a little bit of disruption. Because neither team's really buying it when they're holding mid, I guess. They're more focused on getting their gear up.
absolutely.
Which is definitely an approach. But I know you look at teams like God Squad, and they'll always have that Shock bot anytime they have mid, so it's
Absolutely.
definitely each team's choice, I guess. So.
Oh man, Shane.
Boulder shield's down. Needs a heal, needs a heal. Barely got up. He's gonna pull back in.
Oh, good pull.
Can't see a damn
Smart
thing.
pull, smart pull. They usually say
Clearing
don't
those
pull
kills.
the Boulder because he's the one you don't want to pull because he's hard to kill. But I think if you pull him 3 times in a row, he'll die eventually.
Yeah,
Which is
I mean,
been the strategy so far for Mini Cooper's team.
if everybody's focusing on Boulder, he'll go down.
He'll die, yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
But it
now
has
at
to
level
be.
3 or 2, whatever his shield thing is.
yeah.
Whenever he gains that
Here they
shield-based
come.
strength.
Make them feel welcome.
So Thrall coming in for Team 2. Team 1's currently capping their Thrall. I'd love to see Thorn get that
Ooh, Lonnie.
shock down, but Alani got really nice pull again by.
Yeah, the pulls are on point right now. I agree.
Alright, that Thrall is still alive somehow. There we go. They have a huge wave coming in. Shepard timed with a big bot and a Thrall themselves. And Caldarius probably will go in the tunnel. Yep, he does go.
Boulder might get caught out a little bit.
This is a really tough spot for him here. This Caldarius plan would have been huge on this hero, but we don't have it. And Boulder doesn't want to have to waste his only stunning it. And there it is though, he did use it, so.
He's so
Pretty sure
low.
Shane knows this now, and that's why he's running right in. He knows there's no stuns yet. So he's just gonna cause a little bit of disruption here. Maybe look for a fetch, right? Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to take that Boulder down.
I think they're gonna get points here for sure. I could picture 25 points here, no problem.
Oh yeah, this shield's
With a
just
mic on
melted.
him. Boulder's doing a smart thing poking the mic, but this minion is way too big. And look how far back Thorn and Randy were standing.
Boulder might get. He's smart. Well, now he's in the middle of it. He's getting
Well,
low.
it's been Boulder Island the past 2 games, right?
Yeah. Kind of seeing him by himself a little bit.
Yeah,
That Sentry just
goes
got
down.
melted.
Really efficient sentry take there from Big Gooder Daptron. And just look at the gap between the team, right? That's all you gotta know right now. Is Thorn's way too far. Boulder's stuck on an island all game. He either needs to get back or his team needs to get way up there and touch
Yeah.
base with him, right?
Yep.
You can't have that much division between your team space wise.
I think it's also just watching your health bar. If you're Boulder and you're by yourself
Yeah.
and your health's at like 50%, you just gotta bail. You have enough health
And
to
if
get
you're
out at that
Boulder-
point. But
Yeah. And if the Boulder himself doesn't notice that, it's on the healer. You gotta tell him, dude. I can't get stacks right now. You gotta back up and give me some time. You're not doing anything with 10 HP or 10%, so I love the aggression, but you're solo frontline, right? You gotta be very careful with your CC. They knew the win condition was to last to 5. They need to get Thorn and Randy on them.
yeah. Right now, everybody in Cooper's team's 3, and there's only one level 3 on the other Ghost for Hire right now.
Yeah, it's been tough. Oh, Shane goes down
Shane.
again.
Kill.
Like Shane's been dying. Yeah, Shane has been dying. He has died.
I like to see him
already.
get this
The rest of the
Ernest.
team
He
has
was
0
Ernest was
deaths.
by himself. Get stunned. Not going down though. Just good heals. Good heals from Nico. Go, if Boulder's not careful, he's gonna go again.
Lonnie's low.
Boulder needs to get out of there. And
No,
heal.
look at Arendi. That's who's gonna go.
They're not coming back.
Oh, poor Randy.
You can tell Boulder and Arendi had the same idea. They were both going forward. The rest of the team was not with them, and then Boulder backed out probably without saying anything, and then Arendi got caught there as a result. If I had to guess. Ooh, Calvin's gonna go here if he doesn't get back. I just port the base here, dude. Just get up that hill. Yep,
Yeah,
get
Galt's
the
going.
hill.
Galt's trying to find him.
Yeah.
No dice.
Is he
so-
4? Gulp's not 4 yet, so you're not getting pulled back.
Oscar Mike is Oh, Galt just hit 4, and Mike is level 4 now as well. So once C3 gets those airstrikes going, it's gonna be dicey.
Oh no, this is.
Chaotic in a bad spot.
Miko goes. Wow, they killed the Miko. That's
See if they can get a push. See if they can.
This
push
would be
him.
huge if they can get out of here without giving up a point. That'd be really big. And they did. It looks like they're gonna. The shields are recharging, so pulling this.
They can
Caldera's
go
has
after
been
Galt
low.
right
Off
now.
the
Gotta go
rock
after that Galt.
Yeah, Galt is so low. Where's the damage though?
But the damage, everybody's
Spacing
hanging
playing
back
out.
though.
Now they're
the
running
choke, and yeah, they gotta just move together. Some
They're
of the
a little
coordination
passive.
stuff.
They're definitely passive.
Good TP by Mini Cooper. He's not chancing anything.
Yep, he's done a couple of those.
All right. Well, that was a
We're
good.
taking a lot of damage again.
Good
Boulder
kill
still
on
on the
Miko.
minion. I don't love the decision. Yeah, the Miko kill was nice. I'm assuming, yep. Okay, Galt and C3 got a throw right away. This counter push, I don't think they're gonna be able to hold mid long.
Yeah.
Or
Like
in
you
his
said
outer
earlier.
lane on Thrall. Yeah. Let's see
Like I
what-
said earlier,
what-
like
what
to
were
see
you
them
gonna
get that shock turret up and just kind of
say? Yep.
sustain some lane presence.
You said Ombre would probably better. I'd have to disagree. I love the Alani here because you don't need to be that close. You can avoid the Galt pulls, and when you only have one stun, that geyser becomes a huge asset of just another CC for your nukes to hit.
Another test.
So like, I get where the Ombre for sustain is coming from, but for offense wise, I love the Alani here.
Shane just
Randy
dives
gets
the
pulled.
Randy,
Shane's just
yeah.
kind of look at Shane just walking in. This is where that
I
shocking
know.
bot would have been nice, but
Yeah. Yeah, they gotta get
It's
that
down.
shock because that shock will melt Shane's shield, and that DR that Shane has with the shield up is just gonna go away. So there's really no
and
reason
if you
not
have
to
no
get the
base
shock.
is not bought up either.
Yeah.
Yep, and their base isn't bought up either. They're definitely trying to keep their gear up.
See a lot of veteran teams will get the support areas all kind of built up before
Yep.
they move in.
You gotta buy up your base. That accelerator's huge, getting your minions in quicker. Your thumper's huge, just as like a little backline to protect you when they dive in on you. It's little things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta melt this.
Boulder gets pulled. It's gonna get body blocked.
all down, but yeah, nice pull again.
Boulder does not
Yeah,
die
Shane
here.
Alt.
That's
Oof,
wow.
good. There you go. Mike Alt is a little close to the choke, but I like the idea.
I think they're just. I think he was just trying to get that boulder KO'd.
Yeah. Usually C3 puts him behind him though. I think that might have been a miss it a little bit.
Oh, okay. Galt might go.
But he's
They
one
can
of those
get in
guys.
here and damage
Galt?
this Galt. Follow it up. Oh, Miko's on him right away though.
They're gonna run in a Thor and it would happen. They're all turn up though.
They can turn around and
Randy's-
just focus the Shane. Focus fire people.
But they all focus Shane Hill down. Can we stun him in?
Yep. Oh, good stun.
There it
Take him
is.
right now.
Damage,
He just go
damage,
right now.
damage. Miko can't out heal all that. Yeah, just-
Oh my goodness.
That's where the flashbang would have been perfect for the Calderas. Because it came out 3 seconds too late there. Maybe it was off cooldown, but what can you do?
See, Harambe was definitely fortunate to get out of there,
Yeah.
but worked out.
C3 frontliner, yeah. Galt's gonna look for pull about. Oh, nice.
Whoa, Boulder just. I don't know if you
Yeah,
saw
you
that. I have
Yeah,
no
I saw
idea
it.
how he
Joe Bob's
got
doing a
up
good
there.
job. No, it's the throw egg, right?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, good Miko
Oh
stun.
boy.
Watch a Galt pull coming in any second here. Ooh, we missed that. Good try. Oh,
Oh, the
counter
egg.
is thrown in.
I mean
flashbang's
the mine.
Yep. He's done a really
Wow.
Joe Bob's been doing an incredible job with that so far. Credit to him.
Incoming airstrike.
Alright, Mike Galt on the minion wave. Pull out.
My van's ready.
We need those Thorn and Randy alts to get online, and they need to coordinate them. They've had
Right
so
now-
many close calls.
Yeah. Right now though, Mike and Ernest can just sit here and melt the sentry right here.
Offensively.
They don't have to do anything at all to.
Oh, they'll get a point. Yeah. Randy pulled, nullify out. Shane missed stun, so both CCs are out. Then if they can't just sit here and give it 3 points. A Rendy ult. I'm not sure the target.
Yeah. I don't know. Could have been a mistake. We're just trying to get.
What did Ernest Wolf 5 pick? Let's find out. He took the wound. I'm pretty sure most Ernest's take, right? And he's very well speaking of Ernest. This is where that Rendy ult that he kind of threw out randomly really came in handy, but...
Absolutely.
This is going to be cool as hell.
Mike ult on Sentry, and behind him. More aligned with what I was thinking earlier, yeah. And Boulder goes down.
Twice as deadly.
Randy's gonna get body blocked by Shane over here in the ledge, unfortunately. Oh man.
Yeah, just...
Trying to get away. She might be able to get away. Oh no.
That grenade. Oh, Joe Pope tried. This kind of stems back to the draft. I feel like this Calderis has not really made an impact compared to what a lot of other things could have done.
Right. Yeah.
This might have just been a result of the draft. Because they've had plays where they could have gotten kills and they don't have a lot of CC besides Galt, so it's... There's windows of opportunity that could be being taken advantage of, but...
I think they're
Just
gonna
not
dive
there.
Sentry. They're gonna go dive Sentry right here.
No. If C3 runs it to ledge right now and he drops an ult on it, yeah, it's over. Does he have it up? Let me try. Yeah, he's got it up, it's over. He's dropping it right now.
Target locked.
Yeah, it's dead.
It's game.
Again, another Rendy ult in lane where there really wasn't anybody low or anybody CC. Kind of
Did
capitalized.
Thorn get 5 that game? No. And that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
10 minion kills for Thorn is very on the low side. He only got 4 more than Miko. And when you're Thorn, you know your team's relying on that ult, so you need to get your levels. So that's a little tough to see.
Yeah.
Just kind of small mistakes though. They had a couple opportunities there. They did push out really nicely when they killed that Miko. It just proved if they could confirm a kill, they'd get that push, but they just never fully got the push. Like, not consistently, I guess. That'd be the best way of saying it.
Right. And they had a couple of times where they just couldn't secure a kill. Like, remember that one stun on Shane? They were trying to get Shane down, but got away with hardly any health, and that just that really hurts
That
your
happened
ability
to 3 times,
push.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You just
So
think
game
it's a matter
3.
of kills, how much difference it would have made. Game 3. Probably the only one to die on the team, but he was being aggressive, so he was pushing the pace a lot, which you'll die when you do that, so I kind of expect it, so definitely did the job though. Alright, let's see what we gotta do.
So will we see a Phil Dog showing?
Yeah, well, you promised to fill dog. Here I am. Unsure when it's gonna happen.
I don't think we are. It's okay.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
That's right.
Okay.
Although Chaotic is not switching over to Team 2, so
We'll see.
if
So,
for Team 1 though, I would like them to not ban Galley to see if they can actually get her, because I think they just need a little bit more help up front. They're not really able to, like, they had Boulder and Monty game 1, but Monty got picked on by that Galt and Shane
yeah.
too much, and
The thing is, Cooper's team banned the Wrath, right? And then they basically baited it and said, "Here you go. We'll ban Galt's best counter and dare you to take him." And then
Exactly.
they passed on him for the Montana, which is a huge Galt target.
Which
That
here you
said, he
go.
didn't get pulled that much. He was kind of passive, but yeah, here we go. Galt ban this time.
Well,
Right?
Galt
They're kind of
respect
tired
finally.
of it.
Yeah. I'm glad. they're-
Finally, we got some Galt respect.
Yeah.
Because credit to Cooper, he showed up at that Galt. Like he did incredibly well both games with Galt. So shout out to him.
Definitely capitalized on those pulls. Yeah, like
Pretty good
Galt.
game so far. Yeah, we got game 3 though.
Yeah, like Galt, Alani, and Shane, and they just work very well together.
Yeah. And last game, it wasn't even like it was pull, stun, kill. It was more just like pull, boulder, pull, boulder, pull, boulder. Now he dies because he got some
Yeah.
heals, but it was tough, obviously. And at the same time, he didn't port, and he ate a lot, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
And
he was
when you're by
definitely.
yourself and you're
Yeah.
eating all that, it's
Yep.
it's Boulder Island, right? That's what I was saying all game. Boulder would be in the front, healer in the middle, 3 DPS way too far back, so there
Right.
was no pressure really. It was just tough.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all you had
Let's
to
hope they
do is
reconsider.
take out Boulder,
Sorry.
and then they had no front line. You could just kind of do whatever you wanted after that point.
Yeah. Now you think if they had, say, a divey character instead of the Caldarius, what would happen? They banned
Whoa.
the Shane this time. They banned the
I
Galt
don't
and the
know
Shane.
about that.
I love it. I love it. Cooper got demoted. Let's see. We'll see through Gibbon Kelvin. Are they gonna play with fire?
I think they might play with fire. Yep,
They banned. They did it. Let's see.
they're sticking with
I'll
that
rinse
Galt.
Monty first
I mean
again.
the Wrath ban every time. Okay, all right, we got a Kelvin game.
This is
I'm
gonna be
excited.
good.
Let's
Down
go.
Monty's very
Let's go.
strong. So
Oh,
they need to
I
take
think
Mike
they
here, in my
wanted.
opinion. They need Mike.
I think they're
They
happy with
probably
Gally
wanted one of
Monty.
those two.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't give them Miko, and in my opinion, you can't give them Mike. Sorry. So I would take Miko Mike here.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
I feel like they're gonna take a Rendy though. I have a bad feeling they're gonna take a
Yeah.
Rendy here.
Yeah, they kind of like a
I
Rendy.
don't like it at all.
They
I
first
just think
picked a
Mike
Rendy.
is so much stronger against this comp, and Mike hurts at Kelvin a lot.
And it's a great counter to Monty.
Roswell with the Mike highlight. He hears me. Take the Mike. You're gonna
Yeah.
hurt Monty a lot, and he only has maybe an Alani or a kid healing him. He'll be less of a lane presence. That's my advice. And
Yeah,
for
kinda-
the other team, I don't know what you'd pick over there. I think you need to pick. You have already 2 strong Kelvin counters, so
I think you take Alani and another damage. Range damage.
Alani Ernest. Actually, I wouldn't hate Alani Ernest here, if I'm being honest.
Ernest is great with Monty. If you take the
Yeah. Yep.
attack speed egg, actually.
Yep. Because Alani benefits from it, Monty benefits from it. They took the Rendy though, okay. Now if I'm Styx's team here, or Team Mill's team, whatever you want to say, I'm taking Atticus Phoebe. I don't even care. I want a wound, and I want to die beside the Kelvin.
I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to
That was the
pass a
game's-
Rendy up though when she's just sitting out there, and like
She's gone though,
your
right?
4th pick. I mean, I know, but like if you're Mini
BB,
Cooper that
yep.
last round, instead of taking Ernest,
Oh yeah.
I understand taking a Rendy.
Yeah, I see that. I agree, kinda.
Yeah.
And Walrus, the game's been going okay. This is a free team versus one of the better teams in the league, so but they're putting up a good fight, so but with that said, it is 2-0 for good or dive trying, which is team 2 currently. So game 3, they give him a Kelvin, so you never know when a Kelvin's on board.
I'm happy to
They
see.
took the Phoebe.
Yeah,
I
we
like
got
it, I
some
like
more frontline action going on this game than we did. I mean, there was a lot of CC ban last game. So
Yeah. Phoebe Dragon, Phoebe Deonde, Phoebe Atticus would be really spicy. I can picture them going Isaac again for some reason. We'll see. Well, because game 1 and 2, the Shane and Galt combo was destroying them basically. So they decided if we can't beat it, and we don't want to early pick it, we're just gonna ban it.
I do think the Shane ban was a little overkill, but
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
all right, Dassy. I don't know who you are, but
But I will find you and I will kill you.
find you and I'll kill you.
Okay.
That was a perfect lead into that taking quote. I had no intention of going that far, but
There you go. Alrighty, well we got the Benedict pick, which I don't hate it, I don't love it, but I guess if you can keep the pressure on Alani specifically, then Kelvin and Phoebe should have a lot easier time pushing in.
I do want to say too, Benny has
Yeah,
gone
let's-
unpicked. He has been unbanned,
Yeah.
unpicked the first 2 games, so that's also interesting.
Blow the Benny horn, Navy dropout will make a drop in any second now. It's just his thing. He hears a Hawkeye from across the country and he jumps in his Twitch chat. If he doesn't come in, I'll be disappointed. Alrighty. So who's playing the Kelvin though? Are they gonna give it to Team Milla?
Yeah,
I know Team Milla's actually
just by process of
pretty confident on
elimination.
Phoebe though, but I guess he's taking it. They're saying
He
you're
has
the
to.
captain, you picked the Kelvin, you're playing it.
You're
But I
doing
know
it, bud.
Kelvin's one of those. He's a daunting character, right? You pick him, he's great on paper, but a lot of people struggle playing him. Like I would personally never play him myself because I know he's very tough to play.
Yeah,
And
man.
it's just like it's a spotlight character in a sense, right? Everyone's looking at the Kelvin. Everyone's looking at him. Everyone's thinking, "What's his next move?" And everyone's shooting him.
He is one of those
It'll be
characters
interesting.
that he can completely change the game, though. Like,
Yep.
especially when your damaged characters get level 5, get
Yep.
insta stuns on like 3 people, 2 of them die, and then you're
Yep.
in a 5-on-3 situation for a good like 30 seconds. So, yeah.
Well, at first glance, you look at Team 1's comp, and it is good, but it's also very late game with Kelvin, Phoebe, Mike, right? And the problem is, the first 2 games, they actually haven't gotten past level 5, I don't believe. So, if this game goes similar to the first 2, I don't see Kelvin getting online, I don't see Phoebe getting online, and I don't see Mike getting 7. But if it does, if they find a way to stall a little bit better, maybe, and turtle if they have to, maybe push the pace themselves, then late game should go to them. Yeah, definitely. Very interesting to see how this Monty Gal work together. This could be a knock-up comp for the Phoebe. I don't know if Harambe is necessarily comfortable with it, but it wouldn't surprise me to see it. I guess is Sticks Malone in the chat? Would he go knock-up here? I'm gonna ask him that because
Sticks Malone would.
he's the
Sticks
resident
Malone
Monty
would
man,
always
so-
go knock up. If I
Would he?
believe, if
Okay.
I am correct.
If there's any Helix questions, let me know, and I will let you know. Mike took Impact Trigger, and I would have loved Sneak Attack against the Monty personally, but it's with Mike, it's to each their own, right? Ooh, we got stuck by a whiskey bomb. He was going for shock. That was actually really nice by Joe Pope. They're fighting mid though. Miko needs to get on the Kelvin though.
Yeah, because he could go here. Good stun.
Great stun. Yep.
Bubbles right
Team
there
Miller
though.
pushing the pace there. I like it. Yeah, it was a good bubble made by Chaotic. Preemptive bubble almost. You wanna know Phoebe's choices? Well, 2 should be obvious. Like,
Oh
so-
man. Benny got stunned in lane by Galley, just goes down. I mean,
Toby
like you
stun.
said before, I don't hate the shockwave against Kelvin, especially if it's like Galley's leading in with a shield toss stun and then Monty's shockwaving Kelvin into a wall,
Yep.
double stunning him.
Yep.
I think it's fine, but
Phoebe took the silence, by the way, just a side note. So if you're Team 1, what are you doing? Are you letting Kelvin bait the CC out for Phoebe's free initiation, or are you not going to try doing that and trying to keep Kelvin a little more healthy so he can make more plays?
yeah, it's either that or you wait for Galley to overextend and try to double stun her and Monty when he comes in and try to help. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rocket to the face, y'all!
Gally took both the wounds, so she does have a 10-second wound on paper,
Yeah, that's.
which really hurts a Calvin Nico combo. That's the
Oh, yeah.
thorn in their side either way. Stacking him and taking a lot of damage is done. He needs to be careful. Nico's having a tough time finding him. He had to pop Biosynth there, and he didn't even get half of it off on him because he couldn't find him. Calvin on the ledge. I don't think he's doing much up there.
Yeah.
Shards are out. Let's see.
Yeah, he should be glued to that lane, chomping minions and just trying
Yeah.
to draw attention.
I'm Team 1, I'm sending Phoebe for Thrall right away and getting that shock down before it comes out.
Yeah,
Gal
let's
missed
see.
her shield toss.
Phoebe being the flex floater character, just kind of running around, chasing people off the ledge, jumping in, getting thrall, jumping in on people in lane.
Very strange interaction so far. So far we've seen Kelvin sub twice and both have been kind of like, I've taken so much damage, I need to sub out. Which is kind of worst case scenario when you're Kelvin. You don't want to have to panic sub out, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's a necessity. Alright, well they have a Thrall about to come in. I'd love to see Mike get that shock down, and then maybe Kelvin initiates in front of the Thrall and takes some of the CC off it. Akalani. Ooh, she's very low. She had to geyser herself. This is where you initiate, because you know they're low. To no extent, if making someone who doesn't necessarily like to use Michael outside, it wouldn't shock me to hear he only called out Alani's low. And it was a little too late.
Yeah, it's like just waiting, trying to get levels up right now. And there is a lot of purple gear. I just noticed. That's gonna be big. So.
Yes, especially
Very
for,
purpley.
yeah, a lot of purples. Which, if you're Cooper's team, I can understand based on how the first two games have gone. But if I'm Sticks and Stones team, I'm gonna tell my team maybe let's run them a few more shard gens. Alrighty, well, Mike died. I don't know how. And a good
He
guy
got
around.
he got body
Phoebe.
blocked up there and couldn't get away.
Who got behind him?
I think like Monty, Gally, like everybody jumped up there, and he couldn't get away.
I'll get you. I'll so freaking get
Very
you.
tax speed.
Benny's not making it out of that. Yep. Oh
Nah,
boy.
this is gonna be a poor exchange. Subs up, but he needs to just run away with it. Now he's dying. Knock up.
They're gonna go for the Kelvin kill too. I don't know if there's a shield
Oh, I
toss
don't
left
blame
in
him.
it.
Ooh.
C3 might get stuck.
Careful with the finish. C3's in a bad spot, but there's no one going to hit him.
Yeah, he's fine now.
Venom needs to just leave. Just leave. Don't stay your deaths. Do not do what you didn't do to.
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
About so.
Mike should be trying to take out this fat bot right now instead of worrying
Yeah,
about
he
the
hasn't
lane.
even shot it once yet.
I know.
Goes too well doing.
Hey, fellas. Help over here.
Just gotta get that lane cleared.
Just go down. They gotta get these minions out of siege mode. They need to get levels. Kelvin's currently 2. He's doing a good job chopping minions right now, so. Is Sticks and Stones lagging or not? I'm spectating right now, and he popped Biosynth and he didn't heal anyone for the first 6 seconds of it. It was very strange. I don't see any
It
red
looks
bars,
like he's
so-
got green bars, but yeah, I don't know.
What? Why is Mike so far out? What? I'm a little lost.
Not sure. That sub didn't hit
Monty in a bad
anybody.
spot.
I don't think that
Monty. This is
sub
where that
didn't
Mike
work
being
though.
alive would have helped.
He just didn't catch anybody with the sub. He's gonna go down too. Kelvin's going down. They're not gonna let him out of this one.
Nico.
Miko for the... Wow.
He should get out of this. Yep, nice. Good escape by Timo. I gotta give him credit there. He's trying his best out here.
Yes.
I don't know why Mike is dying so much. Did you see why the mic ran out so far there?
No, I mean, it could have been like a call out, like, hey, let's go dive Monty, and like I saw Kelvin sub, but Mike died. I think Mike died before Kelvin tried to sub him, so
Oh gosh.
I don't know.
With that said, Team 2 has a lot of their gear up currently. I'd say about 90%. Kelvin goes down. Knockup going out, Miko's gonna get hit. They have nothing to hit him there, really.
I think that Team 1's just scattered, you know, just the coordination, lack of coordination is showing.
If I'm being honest, like Miko just ran all over for all time to build the up, leaving Mike and Benny by themselves alone. I don't love it. And with that said, it's been prominent so far. As soon as Phoebe leaves for Thrall, they just gank the Kelvin hard, just destroying the stuns. They need her up there. I don't think she needs to be getting Thralls anymore. It should be Mike from here on out, in my opinion.
Yeah.
With that said, though, I don't even know if they're gonna even get into the Thrall the rest of the game.
Miko's gonna go down for sure here. Yep.
Yeah, 2 dead. They just need to get out and regroup. We saw this in game 2, the staggering deaths. No one needs to stay in lane here.
Got my eye on you.
Yeah, very methodical. Just kind of got the sentry down fast, trying to buy the supports up again, and just kind of pushing up as a team. Like you were saying before, Kelvin, if the Kelvin subs aren't hitting at least 2 or 3 people, then sometimes it's not the best. That's what he should be doing though. He should be trying to sub at least like 1 or 2 people every time before he goes.
Wait, what the?
It's harder. It's easier said than done.
Did he take Icy Trail?
I hope not.
Yes, he did. He took the slow. He took the slow.
That could have been a misclick.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I hope it's a misclick, but I don't actually know. Some people treat +3 slow and they think, oh, it'll slow and stun? That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I mean, there could just be. I mean, he was very slow to pick Kelvin too, so I think.
Yeah, he may not be confident on the
how-
pick. So
yeah.
Cho'Poke does go down to a Hawkeye, but that Icy Trail pick may have just sealed the game for them. They have no hard stuns right now. T-Miller with a
Yeah.
message saying, I took the wrong thing. Confirmed, T-Miller took the wrong choice.
Sad days.
That is tough.
Yep.
Surrender. That's a little premature. A little premature there, Spaghetti. Is that what you would do?
I mean, it happens every once in a while. You just kind of lose your focus and pick the wrong thing. But definitely can't be doing that with
So
Kelvin,
they have
though, unfortunately.
Yeah. So they have a 3-second Kelvin slow, and they have a 5-second Phoebe slow. If used effectively, that's 8 seconds. Okay, Alani gets Hawkeye. There are a lot of low health bars out there for both teams. Where is Miko at? Stop healing the Mike. Get on the Phoebe and the Kelvin. There we go.
There
Oh, the
it
Mike
is.
gets caught out again. No. Phoebe or Gal could go here though. Chomp kill. Good peel there, CZ. Oh, Miko with the long range stun. Kill him. No.
Oh, what a bubble. A double bubble.
Very nice little back out. Yeah, he's been doing a good job with those. He has them. He always seems to have them when his team needs them almost, which is important for the.
Yeah, if you're
Lonnie.
able to use Wellspring to keep everybody alive
Yep.
and then save the geyser for CC, it's optimal.
I don't know what Phoebe was thinking there. I hope Kelvin doesn't drop here. We did. Let's see if they notice. What's his plan? Put the thumping? Okay.
I think they're just gonna push in hard on Miko right now. Stun Miko in lane and just. Oh, Gally doesn't have a shield. Never mind.
Kelvin's still behind him. They have a Thrall. This is not looking good for Kelvin. Knockup misses. Cooper's low though, so Rendy, slow trail. They ain't following that. It's too slow.
You should hype up the icy trail
Be cool.
as much as possible.
Honestly. Start making it meta. That wound hurts them.
I guess Phoebe was probably gonna
Phoebe
go.
with a good
Miss Phoebe.
double knockup on the mic. They haven't gotten points yet on second century. Maybe it feels like they aren't actually going for it as much.
Yeah.
It is 15-1 in kills currently. It's been
Yeah.
tough. Mike is currently very low in damage. He's almost getting damaged by Alani, which you need more from your Mike. You picked him early, you need him to be doing work here. Icy Trail coming in hot. Now it'd be cool if when you ice trail, you made people like slippery. Like whoever's back in Spyro when you're on the ice, you'd like slip around everywhere. Like that would be cool.
If you like slipped and fell on the icy
That'd be
trail, I
funny.
mean that would be
That'd be hilarious.
like kind of like
The
a
fall
slide.
animation. Yeah, that'd be great.
Mini Cooper, a lot of people on Cooper's team are at like half or less health, but now they're okay. They're getting healed up slowly.
Yep. Okay,
Alani just
yeah, she's eating Hawkeyes, which credit to the Benedict. He's trying his best to pressure her, which is what he should be doing.
good double knock up. There goes Mike.
He's slowed though. The Monty's slowed, and he goes in.
Monty goes
Kelvin
down.
with the kill. Let's see what they do here. They have a lot of minions sieged up. And Gal is hitting with her wet noodle.
Gally
They need to pick one
should-
target and do something here. She
Gally
has
has
her
her
ult, though, and they
invisible
can't send her out
form.
of it.
If she can get out, she has to. I take. Ooh,
Phoebe and Kelvin
nice
are
kill.
both gonna go down here too.
Mini Cooper should go.
There we go. Ecstatic is hitting. Credit
just
to
diving.
Ecstatic. He's been doing well here with the Hawkeyes, but it's game over anyway. It was a
Rocket to it!
13-minute game, and Kelvin, none of them hit 5 basically until Benny at the very, very end there. So
Yeah, that's
it
gonna
was a late
hurt.
game.
There's not
and
much
they just
you
couldn't
can
get
do.
to late game.
Yeah. Not much not much you can do when you misclick that icy trails helix there.
It
Kinda
happens.
hamstrings
Yeah, it
Kelvin
happens.
into
Oh yeah.
nothing. Oh well, it happens. GG's.
Yeah, GG's both teams. Good showing from Cooper's team. Really clean games. Really good with the CC chaining.
Yeah,
Braden
definitely.
team had their moments. Just gotta keep practicing. Get more used to playing with each other. Clearly, more
It
used to
definitely
calling
takes
out things.
takes a hot minute to get your
Yeah, they'll
coordination
they'll
down.
get there.
So yep, definitely a strong game. I mean, the
Kelvin-
Cal Monty front
Kelvin took
line-
almost 50k
Stuff.
damage in 12 and a half. Kelvin took 50k basically in 13 minutes, so he was on pace for
feeling
quite
it.
a bit of damage. You could argue he was on pace for maybe 140k if it kept going like that. It went 30 minutes. And
Yeah,
Miko
he
almost
didn't-
got out healed by Alani, 7k more, which I guess against 2 wounds is tough, but that
That's
hurts.
true. But yeah, Gally
Is
Monty.
that Kevlar on Kelvin?
such a good-
Yes.
Good front line. Yeah. And Kelvin couldn't get all his gear up either. I mean, they had a hard time.
He has no
They didn't
negative
have time
shield
to get
gear. I
charged
feel like
to
that
get
might
the
have been the
gear.
wrong. I mean, that looks more like a Galileo build, if I'm being honest. I don't know if that actually is Kelvin build. Maybe he had a mistake, because we did see him pick it last minute. If you want to go through the stats quickly for Kamikaze, that would probably be good.
Yep. I've been trying to do that, and yeah,
Tell me what
Kelvin was
game you're on, and
running.
I'll talk about it.
Kelvin was running Kevlar, so yeah, it was probably.
Yep.
I'm gonna
No
guess
negative
that
shield gear.
he probably doesn't
It's a
have like a.
misclick.
No, I think he
Or he doesn't
may
have a
not even have like
Uh,
a preset Kelvin build though.
A Kelvin
I mean,
build?
Yeah,
Possibly.
anchoring that could be it. Yeah, I'll go through game 1. Let's see
Alright, game 1.
the stats real quick here.
It was basically CC chain after CC chain for game 1. I really liked Team 1's comp for Agent Team. Like, they had the potential to do really well. They first picked the Monty over the Galt, which came back to bite them, but comp-wise, you could argue they won that draft. You could argue they won 2 of the drafts, in my opinion. Just they needed a little bit better execution.
Agreed.
Game 2, well, to be honest, it's more of the same, and
Mm-hmm.
they had Thorn or Rendy, but the thing about that game was they last picked Caldarius instead of a second frontliner to help Boulder against the Galt. And I think that ended up doing them in, if I'm being honest. I think an Atticus Phoebe Dragon would have been huge there.
Yeah, just
And-
another one to kind of
yeah.
dive in after teammate gets pulled. by
Because there's
Galt
only
or
2
something.
CCs, right? It's a Shane and a Galt. After that CC, you have Ernest and Mike and Miko running with their tails between their legs, right?
Mm-hmm.
He probably didn't know it didn't work, Cam. That's my guess. Clearly not very comfortable on Kelvin, even though he did try. You gotta 18 minion kills is good for Kelvin, so it's nice. And
Like
then
I said,
game 3. What were we gonna say? Sorry.
like I said, I would even, I'd guess he may not even have like a
Yeah.
true Kelvin build, but
He probably did not expect to be playing Kelvin in competitive. But maybe
Yeah.
he should have made that clear to his team and told them, well, guys, I never play him. But then you noticed his whole team locked in every other character really quickly.
yeah,
So,
I noticed he was kind of
He got put in a
hesitant
bad spot. Yeah.
Like usually, if
I
you have
totally
a Kelvin
get that.
player, if you have a Kelvin player on your team and you actually get to play Kelvin, like you're instantly like picking Kelvin in like half a second once
Yeah,
you
you're like
pick a
lock
character.
him in, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So you always
thanks
gotta
for
ask your
joining.
team, are we comfortable playing this character before you first pick him? That's why I feel like they passed the Galt on the first game, because they said, well, are we comfortable on Galt? And they probably said, well, no one spoke up. And they took that as, okay, we'll pick Montana first instead of the Galt.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, yeah, folks, thanks for joining
Yeah.
us tonight for the stream. Hope you all have a good
Definitely.
night.
Good games,
Uh,
both teams. 3-0, get good or daft trying. Tom and Malox signing off.
Yep. See y'all later.